Oh, it's me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, your boy Rico No Suave. Bienvenido a todos mi gente. And yes, I am back. I am super happy to be back doing this again for each and every one of you guys. Feliz Año Nuevo. Happy New Year a todos mi gente. Happy New Year. Man, this is the first episode, and I'm so happy to be back with the Heart of Hollywood magazine interview series. We started off 2023, everybody. Hey, before we get started, if it's your first time here and you've never seen this before, it's all about influencers, actors, actresses, directors, producers, everyone that's in the entertainment industry. We even got activists that's actually going out and doing some great things to be able to make a positive impact as well too in the industry. Musicians, yes, we love your music. That's why we keep the music flowing through our blood. But hey, the Heart of Hollywood magazine is always here for you guys. So make sure you go to the website, heartofhollywoodmagazine.com, as well as if you're on Facebook, hey, make sure you go to Heart of Hollywood magazine. Make sure you go ahead and just like everything that Heart of Hollywood that we are actually doing. YouTube, hey, Heart of Hollywood Media, everybody. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go there. Heart of Hollywood Magazine also is on Instagram. So make sure you go to Instagram and you will make sure that you will follow us because we love to follow you back. All right, everybody. You know it's all about 30 minutes of fame when it comes to 2023. Rico No Suave, Hollywood style, Heart of Hollywood. All right. This beautiful young lady, ball of energy. Que viva Venezuela. All of the gente that's out in Venezuela, stand up. This beautiful actress has been doing movies for many years. And she actually has her own company. I'm not going to spoil it, but you guys need to actually hear her company as well, too. She is a big-time influencer in regards to Latina women that's actually in the movies as well, too. I love her. She's beautiful, and I want you to love her, too. Ask questions, because we'll try to answer them as much as we can. I want you guys to stand up, blow out kisses to her, give her nothing but love and hearts. Put your hands together for none other than my girl, Yeniffer Behrens. Let me bring her right in. Let me see if she's there. Hold on. Let me see. Boom! There she is.
Happy New Year!
Woo! Yeah. How are you, love?
Baby!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. I'm like this. Let's get this 2023 going.
Aquí en la cocina.
Eso. Tengo hambre, man. Welcome, my love. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for blessing us for this 30 minutes. And you know, we only got 25 minutes of fame now, but this is how we do. I am so happy to have you back, Yeniffer. But hey, let's get right to it. Let's do it. Okay.
Let's go.
You know, I it's all about scripts, that you have to read off to when it comes to being an actress. Yes. So, as an actress, being a woman in acting, you're kind of that influence. What impact would you say as a beautiful lady like yourself of impacting young women that's actually trying to become an actress or an actor?
Well, for me, that's what, any actor and any influencer, really deep in our heart, we want to make a difference, right? So our True Form Films motto is making a difference one film at a time. And my husband and I, Mauricio Mendoza, we mentor and we coach aspiring actors. Obviously in that group is actresses, especially Latina actresses, to become working actors. And our motto there with Shortcut to Hollywood is making a difference one student at a time, because really it's all about paying it forward. I've been in the business for over 25 years, and I started in Miami, and with, you know, this dream, I started playing daughters. I was 14 years old, and now I'm playing moms. And so it's a lifelong journey.
Sure.
And, you know, my dream now is to really bring stories to the screen where it really touches the audience and it inspires the audience, and especially you know, Latinas, and to be able to see themselves on screen. Especially right now, Hollywood has done such a huge transformation in that with our beautiful people of color. We see ourselves more on TV and on film than
Yes.
when I started 25 years ago, and we see ourselves in a much more positive light as well. So for me, that is my mission, is to be that example, be that, you know, just, if I could do it, I'm a Venezolana from Miami. If little Jenny could do it, so can you.
Yes. You know, it's because of you that make things happen with people that love the women. I like to say the women that actually comes into the acting piece, and how strong you are when it comes to having that impact because of the movies that you have done. People, I'm sure, you know, young ladies are like, how do I get there? How do I get to that level? And because you're actually helping students, what feedback have you got with certain women of all colors that actually said, "Hey, I was doing this, but you helped me with that"? Have you ran into a situation of getting that type of feedback?
Um, well, definitely in our educational platform, which is Shortcut to Hollywood, and anyone listening, you can definitely look us up at shortcuttohollywood.biz, and on Instagram, send us a message, and we can give you a 20-minute free consultation and guide you, you know, help you close that gap from where you are to where you want to be. It's really, for me, it's really exciting to be able to get a young girl with a dream and prepare her, and then set her up with agents and managers, and get her represented, and then her booking her first job. We've done that already multiple times in the last 3 years that we started our educational platform, and it is just so, it's so inspiring. It's so amazing to see that, to help the parents, because both my children are working actors, and so we help parents navigate the business. And there's so many people out there that you know, they're just not legit. They don't really, you know, they gouge you, and then there aren't really results. We are a family of working actors, so we are really doing it. And we take you behind the scenes. We take you to our sets. That's the benefit of studying with us, is because we have true form films that we're doing productions as well. You get a chance to audition for our in-house productions if you study with us. So you're in it. You're in it with a family of true working Hollywood actors. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense, especially if you're behind the scenes. Because if I was behind the scenes, I would feel like anybody that steps on that set is famous, right? So I think feeling that vibe itself, by you actually introducing someone's dream, it makes it feel like it's coming true. So to us, like, it's like, hey, you're gonna bring me behind the scenes. I got lights, camera, action. We got the board. Cut. You know, roll one, click. And, you know, you feel like you are there in Hollywood. So it's, I think, by what your presence alone, and because of you being an actress and you've been in many movies, which we'll talk about shortly, it's, I have to say that just by them being on a set with you makes them feel that they're in Hollywood, right? And you know, your background shows for it, right?
Yeah, you know, what is Hollywood at the end of the day, right? Hollywood, I mean, obviously it's the city of Hollywood, and it's and Hollywood is this huge community made up of so many different nationalities.
Yes.
'Cause look, you're the heart of Hollywood. You're part of Hollywood too. I mean, it is all. It's such a universal word. It's become like such a universal word, almost saying like the universe has your
Yeah.
back, right? Like
Yes.
literally, if you are in the right group, Hollywood has your back
Yeah.
because there are amazing groups that if you study with the right people and you put yourself in the right place, then you have an incredible experience of Hollywood. But
Sure.
then if the opposite happens, then you have not such a great experience of Hollywood, right? So
Right.
it really, at the end of the day, is who you end up hanging out with and growing with and training with. And it's all about really training and doing the work.
Yes.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense? It's not just going to the parties and going to a red carpet event and, oh yeah, I'm here. No, you got to do the work. If you want to
That's
be a
right.
professional working actor, a professional working filmmaker, you got to do the work and train yourself and
Yes.
get to, study with legitimate people that are in the business that know exactly what they're doing. So
Right.
that's my little 2 cents.
Speaking about dinero, right? When you put your money and your all in all into it, right? When you put your all in all into a career path, and maybe you may discover it later in life that you were like meant to actually act or meant to be a producer or a director or some type of in the media, right? Yes, you have. I tell people never take shortcuts. Never try to take shortcuts to get to the next level because the people along the way will see exactly what you're trying to do just to get to the top really fast. But you have to understand what we all read about is details. There's details behind every single step that you take for you to understand how to get to that next level. So I'm with you in regards to understanding the group that you need to be in and also that image, right? Because it also comes with the image too. Like the certain amount of people you deal with is the image that you're going to portray yourself moving forward, right? And you want Hollywood to see positivity, beautiful, but real person that actually went through that to get onto that red carpet. So
Yeah.
I'm with
And,
you.
and Enrico, I got to say that there aren't any shortcuts, right? But there are, but which is really funny and ironic that our educational platform is called Shortcut to Hollywood. And the only shortcut you get
Yes, yeah.
access to us.
Right.
We've done all the trial and error and all the suffering we went through and all the mistakes we went through.
Sure.
You having us on your team, that's where the shortcut comes in, not in the work.
Right.
You need to put the work. You need to really be disciplined and show up for yourself and really, study and be with people that have done it and that will tell you, you know what? Oh, you want to go to Hollywood? You could go up Laurel Canyon, or you can go Coldwater, or you could take the 101, or you could even go 405 and then cross, go across. But the shortcut where you're at, I think if you do Laurel Canyon, boom, because it's my experience. So I'm just letting you know which road to take.
Yes.
To get there faster. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to need to drive. You obviously still get in the car, turn on the car, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Right. You are.
You get there if you don't get in the car to drive.
Or you take the bus, right? You take the bus, or you get a nice pair of shoes, and gym shoes, and start walking. Which way you want to go, right?
Totally. Exactly.
I like that. Well, the shortcut, of course, the way we're talking shortcut is me being, my other profession is, into IT, right? So when I'm in IT, I tell people, hey, there's no shortcuts. You got to read the books. You have to read what it means to be able to get to that next level, because you just can't do it, just by saying, oh, I learned that. Okay, so now I know how to build that. Okay, but you need to read why and how you built that, right? So it's kind of like, what you're saying about the streets. Yeah, I can be your shortcut. I can tell you the ropes and say, hey, here's how this works. But if you don't put in the work to be able to do it, you'll never be able to get it. But I think that goes back to why I asked you the question at the very beginning. You are an impactful person to the youth because you let them know that, hey, I might be the shortcut, but you're going to do a lot of work in order for you to be able to know what it takes to be able to get to that red carpet. So as soon as you put your foot on that red carpet, you're like, oh, I made it. I'm here.
It's your effort with our guidance if you choose to be guided by us, and there's so many different that's the crazy part of Hollywood, right? There is no one way.
Yeah.
There is no one way.
Yeah.
Who you are is going to make the difference. Your work ethic, your discipline, right? And there's so many different teachers and schools that you can then, and so many resources online. Like, wow, when I first started, I mean, obviously I was playing 14.
But you're still young, love.
So it's I was saying the other day how blessed artists are now that they get to start now, and there's so many resources and there's so many ways to learn.
It's called social media.
Yeah.
It's called social media.
And sometimes there are like way too many choices.
Right. All right. So before we flip it, I gotta, there's a few shout outs that I have to give out here because people are commenting, right? Hello to Beatrice, Beatrice Davis, she's checking in. Hello, Beatrice. We got my man James Dunn checking in with us. Hello, James Dunn. And then also we got Yoli Ortiz. Yoli Ortiz, he says, I believe my sister Lourdes Colon knows her. I'm like,
yes,
you might know who that is. Yes. All right, Primo is checking in. Hello, Primo Cruz. Saludo, papa. Saludo. So, let's get to it. Movies, right? Now, of course, by me knowing you just for a little bit, right, there is one of my favorite series that you actually played in was American Horror Story. So American Horror Story was one of them. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You also played in The Specialist.
Yes.
Now, of course, and of course, there's plenty more, right? There's plenty more that you have done. I looked at and guys, if you never actually really look up Yeniffer Behrens, and you're going to see all of the movies she was in, and there is a plethora of movies, and this is really good. So when you played in these movies, and of course, like I said, I'm a fan of American Horror Story. So when I knew that you was on American Horror Story, I wanted to know everything about it and things like that. But what stood out with some of the movies from back then when you started into the movies and migrated into the middle? And then I think one of the movies was Ben Affleck?
The Way Back with Ben Affleck.
Way Back, yes, with Ben Affleck. Over the time, can you tell us the stars that you actually work with or actually just even seen or even just had a conversation with to be able to help you pursue your career, if it?
Goodness, let's see. Well, let's talk about The Specialist. The Specialist is really special.
Okay.
It's my first big film, and it was in Miami. Okay. When I first started in Miami, and I still had the dream of coming out to California, coming out to Hollywood. So it was still that dream of coming out west was very much just a dream. I didn't know how it was going to happen. All I know was a huge burning desire for me to leave Miami to Hollywood. Like I knew that that's what I had to do. At that point, I had no idea how. All I was doing was doing the work. I was studying, I was training, I was just making sure that I was at the right place at the right time, going to all the auditions that my agents sent me to. Because this is one thing, guys. If this is something you really, really want to do, and you have an agent and they get you an audition, that is a huge win. Even if you do not like the part or you don't like the character, or perhaps you're like, really? I don't know. You have no idea how challenging it is for your agent to get you an audition. So just in being in the gratitude of that is huge. So that's just a little me putting my coach hat on to let you know that every opportunity is golden, and you might not get that part, but you're not auditioning for that part. You are auditioning for that casting director. You're auditioning for the room. You're auditioning for you to start this business relationship, because at the end of the day, it's all about who knows you, who likes your work, who believes in you. Okay. And so if you get that opportunity and you do not show up, or you do not send in your self tape, what does that tell that casting director or your agent?
True.
It says that, well, it's not important. It's not important to you, or other things might be important to you. But you got to be so on point with delivering on time and being in communication if you can. If you can't deliver a self-tape on time, let your agent know, I need a little more time, whatever it is, but just be in communication, because getting an audition is a huge win already.
Yes.
It's not about booking the job. It's about really being grateful for the opportunity, and just think, oh, I get an opportunity to meet a casting director and show them what I can freaking do.
A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that that's your first step in a door.
Yep.
It goes not just with the acting or auditioning piece. That goes with any position that you may be in the entertainment industry to get your foot into the door.
Yes.
That's such amazing. I mean, I love that piece because it touches me here, because it's like, if I would have gave up and said I didn't want to do it because it just didn't feel right, I wouldn't be here to where I'm at today.
Exactly. It's following your word and really your desire, right? So going back to The Specialist, it was my very first, the cool part about The Specialist is that when it was shooting in Miami, I didn't get to audition in the first round of auditions. And so they shot the film. We knew it was in town. And for whatever reason, I didn't get an audition for any of the roles. So it was gone. I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I'm just starting out. They come back. The movie's pretty much done, but they come back for pickups for 1 week. And they actually wrote in a new scene. And I get that opportunity to audition for that schoolgirl on the bus.
All right.
I wore my high school uniform. I went to LaSalle High School in Miami. Woo, what's up, LaSalle?
LaSalle. Right.
I wore my high school uniform. And I went in, I did the audition, and within like hours, I booked the job. And it was so exciting because here I thought it was gone, and it was a pickup week, and the opportunity came, and I was ready. I had still, stayed on track with my classes, and just going to every audition, every opportunity. And then the movie literally, it premiered on my birthday. On my birthday, October 1994. And it was like incredible, because for me, it was like, oh my God, this is such an omen. I am so meant to do this for the rest of my life. You know what I did on my birthday that year?
That reminds me of what you just said was like, superstar.
No. And just being excited and being enthusiastic, and just like that child wonder, never lose that, because that's what at the end of the day we do as artists. We play, we get to play pretend, we get to play. Yeah. And so in the journey is the joy.
Yes.
Right? Don't wait to feel happy or joyful until you book the job. No. It's in the journey. That's like right. Really feel, and that's how you're going to match.
Yes.
Vibration, right? So your vibration and your energy will match the things that you want when you're feeling grateful and joyful and just really enjoying the journey, right? And you're not this like this like tortured artist. Like, no, that's passe. Yeah, no, let it go. Drop the suffering.
Right. Be a zombie if you want to go through that.
Leave the drama to the screen to when you're actually.
Excuse me.
But in your life,
You
just
got me choked up.
enjoy it. So that's what I loved about that experience. I mean, Sylvester Stallone, he was incredible to work with. He was super cool, and just to see, for me, to work inside of that bus and to see the stunts being done and him kicking this guy out of literally out of a bus.
Yeah.
And how the glass was candy glass, I mean, starting out. So it's like, that's how they do it. Like, it was just incredible. Yeah.
You didn't wind up eating the candy, did you?
No.
Don't eat that. That's glass.
Yeah.
Candy. That's cool, man. That's awesome. I'm learning more. I'm learning more about this. Like, I'm like, I hope I get a gig one day. I just want to do a commercial, right? Just let me do a commercial with action stunts so I can see how it all is in the back.
Exactly. And through the years, every single job is a different animal. It's a different energy. It's a different set. It's a different set of individuals, because every single job literally is a family, a nucleus of people that are getting together for a finite amount of time to get this creative baby out into the world.
Yeah.
So, for example, with American Horror Story, I came in as a co-star, as just I'm invited. I'm not a series regular, so I'm like the new girl in school, right? You get to set and you're like, and the regulars are there, and most of the time they're really friendly, and sometimes they're not that they're not friendly, they're just not, they don't engage, but they have a lot of work and pressure on themselves. So you're not there to like make friends, you're there to do a job. So just concentrate, do your thing, have fun, and don't be too chatty. Don't try to connect with people, like that. That's my advice, is just go in, be your pro badass self, and gracious, and you'll be able to have conversations if the time permits.
Yeah.
If the scene isn't that intense. Like, for example, the scene for me for American Horror Story, the guy was like bleeding. I had to notice that he was bleeding. And then I'm like, wait, you got to call a doctor. And he's like, no, let me vote. But literally, he then explodes, like his hand explodes. So the set that, everyone working, this is intense. So you just need to be on point and go and be ready.
Wow, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Man, we down to the last few minutes. Do you realize that every time when we talk, it goes by fast? Like, we need 2 hours. That's all I need. We got 2 hours.
Yes, oh my God, 2 minutes. Let's talk about Her Choices.
Right, exactly. So let's run through your projects. You got something coming up, Her Choices. Talk to me about that real quick.
All right, so Her Choices, it is my biopic. I'll be directing and starring in, producing along with my husband, Mauricio Mendoza, and I'm launching a crowdfunding on Wednesday. But the great news for today is we had an incredible meeting, and it has been it has been greenlit. So it is 98% funded, and I'm so freaking excited about that. We are going to be shooting in Miami come this spring, so we are officially in pre-production, and it's a dream come true. So look out for the sizzle that we made. I'll be putting it out on this week. And we're creating buzz, we're creating community. Whoever wants to be in the newsletter, in the mailing list, so you can just be part of the team. You can get invited to the premieres, the event, just really the behind the scenes. We're going to be we're going to be, I'm so excited. Just
I love it. I love it.
um, it's just really, really, it just shows that when you desire something, don't ever give up, you guys, no matter how long it takes, right?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not about giving up the desire. It's giving up the resistance and the suffering around you, not getting it when you want to. Know that you're going to get what you want if you don't give up.
Yes.
About continuing your journey and really continuing until, just keep going until, that's it. There's no other way. Keep going until you get what you desire, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so wait, I want to show you here. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
her choices.
Her choices. Nice. You got the director's chair. Oh, wait. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love it.
So look
I love
for
it.
it. The website will go up this week as well.
Okay.
And again, join us, become a part of Her Choices Film family.
Yes.
And, if you can't donate anything, it's okay. Just share. We are raising funds for publicity and also for the premium of this amazing DP, my dream director of photography. Again, my mission is to have more women on the team, more women in front of the camera and behind the camera, and so that is part of my mission as well, to just expand our
The presence.
reach, our presence, our talent,
Yeah.
it's all about that, lifting each other up. As Latinas, we are taught to compete with each other, as even as little girls, it's like,
Yeah.
but I truly don't believe in that. I believe that collaboration, I believe that lifting your sisters up is key, and we're all goddesses and we all have amazing gifts, and we all working together is only going to be a better project, a better world. So that's
I keep clapping for you because I know when you get to there's never a finish line with you. You're never going to cross that finish line. It's going to be milestones that you're crossing, and that finish line is going to keep going, right? And we say there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Well, you're going to get to the end of the tunnel. You got that light. You go to another tunnel. You got that light, and you keep going. Pa adelante, tú sabes, right?
right.
I don't want to let you go, but I know I got to let you go because we're on the time clock for Hollywood. Juanita Cap says, hello, beautiful souls. Thank you so much. She's from Africa. And Johannesburg, thank you so much. I know she's traveling right now. Very good person to actually meet. Beatrice says, congrats. My man, Primo Cruz, knows that I love Skippy peanut butter, so he said I should be on a Skippy commercial. I'm like, okay, that's going to be a sticky situation. So we'll see. But love, I want to say thank you so much for blessing us. We will have you back on because there's some things, of course, we're going to talk about, as far as working together. But at the same time, too, you have a lot of great things going on. And, felicidades a todos. And Mauricio, saludo to your husband, tu esposo también. I have to say, hey, you guys are rocking it out over there. And I'm just so proud of you. I'm very proud of you. So I'm very proud of everything that you're doing. But I want to thank you so much for blessing us with your presence today. You've been amazing.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I feel privileged and honored to be part of to be the first interviewee of the year.
The new year, baby.
So much, Rico. And again, the heart of Hollywood. It's all about being in your heart. You guys, get out of your head.
Yes.
If you're in your head, you're dead. You got to get in your heart. And so I love the name of your magazine, Heart of Hollywood.
Yes.
And sky's the limit. So go for your dreams and never give up, you guys. Right?
That's all right, Mama. Well, I got to let you go. Hey, have a great evening. Have a great new year. Of course, I'm going to be in contact with us. Yes. All of the love we give to you, love. and just keep moving forward. We're rooting for you in the back end, but thank you once again. Everybody put your hands together. Yeniffer Behrens. I see you later. Bye-bye. Ciao. That was my girl, Yeniffer Behrens. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself here on the Heart of Hollywood magazine. Once again, it is me, your boy Rico No Suave. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, but I appreciate you guys as well. Make sure you guys go and check her out. Hey, True Form Films. Make sure you go and support her. All of the beautiful young ladies that's actually trying to be an actress or an actor whatsoever, make sure she is a shortcut, but with much detail to be able to make sure that everything happens for you. Once again, everybody, Heart of Hollywood Magazine. We're on Facebook, Heart of Hollywood Media, on YouTube, Heart of Hollywood Magazine, on Instagram. Make sure you go and check them out. Check us out. I shouldn't say check them out. Check us out, right? And if you ever wanted to be on the cover of a magazine, make sure you DM and say, hey, how much does it cost? I want to be on the cover of your magazine. Until next time, next week we have Enrique Kings, everybody, from the series Power. So make sure you actually tune in next week, and I will see you then. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you.